something I've noticed though is that there are a lot of coaches talking about conceptual things, about principles things, but they're not actually applying or helping the students learn how those things apply, how to use those things. So it's easy to lecture people. I find a lot of coaches are very good at lecturing people. I'll sit and listen to them. I'm like, you're not teaching me right now, you're lecturing to me. And that's fine. But in the room, on the mat, with students ready to go, it can't be lecturing them. It has to be guiding them through these things. They have to be able to leave a session with a better understanding of something. And that something is those first principles. That something is those concepts.
So if you had to define difference between lecturing and teaching, what would that be?
So I think that we run into an issue with the word teaching as well.
Okay.
So let's say lecturing versus coaching.
Okay, sounds good. I just want to define. I want to define the difference here, so we have clear understanding what you're referring to by most or some of them out there. They lecture, but they don't have the students don't have the takeaways. They're not absorbing the information. Yep.
How about the lecture ends up being more above the neck, and the coaching is both above and below the neck. So a good coach can create drills that get the point across. A good coach can put two athletes together and say, here are the constraints of this drill. And at the end of that drill, they will have gotten rep and understood what the coach wanted, what the coach was trying to teach. And the difference between that and the lecture is me telling you about these things, which is fine and important. And there are some coaches who are very good at it, but I don't know if the lecture is valuable to the newer students.